Hey Roses, so I was just starting my wash day, so I decided to rub down my hair with some coconut oil and be covering up this hair with a plastic cap and then putting on my Pendana Collection thermal cap. But you know, I was like, wait a minute, I owe them a video. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that one of the video topics was going to be on what your assumptions of me was. So I owe you guys a video to go ahead and go through those assumptions and answer those questions. So we'll go ahead and get right into this. The first assumption of me is you're happily married. Guess what? You're right. I am. We've been together for a long time. We're actually going into our 8th year, but we've been married since December 2018. So yes, I am happily married, for anyone who really wants to know. The next assumption of me is that you are very determined. You are absolutely correct. I am very determined in pretty much everything I do. If I wasn't determined to basically move forward, improve myself, improve my situation, I wouldn't have been able to make the changes I've made in life. And I am 43, so just think of how determined you have to be to make it to a certain point in life. You know, I have one grown child. Think about how determined I had to be to even, to raise him the right way. He's a very intelligent, determined, and respectful young man. Thank you very much. Thanks to this mama's determination. And I have another one who's 10, and we are working on him right now. So, everybody has times where they're frustrated and everything, but it's your determination to get to that goal, whatever that is, that keeps on pushing you. So, the next assumption is you are the strong friend who people don't check on as much, but you wish they would. Whoever said that, you are absolutely correct. And I know everyone, if you go across, you scroll through any social media page, there's always reminders to check on your strong friend. Now we began saying that for a reason, because there's too many of us who have been the checker of other people, but you always have those other people who never check on that strong friend. And it's true. It gets wary, it gets very discouraging and annoying. But with determination, we make it. Anyway, the next assumption is you are an amazing cook. Well, I would say I'm all right. I cooked many years ago, way more than I do now. It depends on who your kids are, who's in your life, what they prefer or whatever. And when you have picky eaters or something like that, it kinds of, you can't really cook everything you really want to cook because they won't eat it. But yeah, I think I am. No one starves. No one starves with me. Next assumption is you have a formal background in communications, public speaking, or human resources. That's a very good assumption. I do have a background in communications. When I went to school for business administration, all those speech communication classes. They came in handy right on time, because I was super duper shy growing up. And those communication classes, forced me to open up a little bit. And I have a lot of background in just the customer service environment. So if you think you're calling someone at a call center, maybe not so much these days, but if you're getting somebody, in the U.S. or whatever, they need to, if they don't talk like they have any kind of sense, or, it's hard to understand, or whatever the case is, you have a lot of issues. And I was never the one with those issues. I ended up being a lead, directing people on how they should handle calls, de-escalate situations, things like that. Never got to human resources. I wanted to though, because I think I'm good with people. What y'all think? Yeah, public speaking, not so much. I may seem like it. You know, if my nerves wouldn't get in the way, I'm sure I could handle myself. So yeah, that was a good one. The next one, oh, this is the last one. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 responses. This is all I can really get. So I thank the people who actually did participate. I appreciate you. It means you're paying attention. You know, if you guys still have assumptions, maybe we can do a part 2 to this video. But in the meantime, this is the last assumption for part 1 of the assumptions of me. And this one says that you want to move but don't know where. See? One thing about the people that follow me, my roses, you guys pay attention. I mean, you guys, the assumptions here are wonderful. You guys have been paying attention to me through the years. Yes, I very much want to move. I'm born and raised in Portland, Oregon. I still live in Oregon, in Gresham, which is basically, you know, Portland, just a little bit further out. And yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm so tired of this area. I've been here my whole entire life. You know, when you're stuck in one place for a long time, you get used to everything. You know, you want to try new things. I have things I want to try in my future that is kind of, you know, you can't really, you know, you can't do as much, especially if you don't have the support of your community and things like that. And it's like, you know, like most places, it can be cliquish, you know, which I've never been the one to be part of a clique. So, that's just me. But yeah, I want to move. I want to move to someplace warmer. That would be nice. With a little bit less rain, because we're known for rain. Yeah. So maybe at some point, I don't know, when all the kids are grown, possibly, because it's not just my 2 I gave birth to. We have other kids as well. You know, kids prior to us join together. So we got a bunch of kids that we have to, you know, think of before we plan to move anywhere, you know. So maybe after they're all grown up and out of the house and we, you know, we're empty nesters, and maybe then, I don't know. But yes, you are absolutely correct. I want to move. So anyway, that's it for the assumptions of me. This could be part 1, because if you guys decide to throw some more assumptions at me, there will be a part 2. I'm going to go ahead, finish my pre-poo of this hair. This is a super old flat twist out. I have plenty of previous videos on what I've been using, but there will be more information in the description box. If you want to get in contact with me for any reason, my email is there. And I'll also even have a link for you to join my mailing list in case you just really, you know, you really want to get to know me, just like a lot of the other roses know me as well. You want to become one of my roses. You want to see what I do behind the scenes when I'm not in front of this camera here. There's so many different levels to OlenaRosanne. So, you know, consider joining my mailing list and be the first to know about everything. And yeah, let me get back to this. Let me get back to my wash day, and I'll talk to you roses later, alright? And make sure you subscribe. I didn't say that already, but make sure you subscribe. Bye.